Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'll be the one if you want me to. Anywhere I would follow you. I'm saying goodbye. Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'll be the one if you want me to. Anywhere I would follow you. I'm saying goodbye.
Okay, and I want us to open to the front. I have 3 specific rules when it comes to my class. When it comes to dance in general, I think it's good rules to apply, and then in life in general as well. The first rule that I have is, have you heard the expression like think outside the box? Yeah? Okay, what I want you to do is throw the box away. Okay? I don't want you to just think outside of it because that means that box still exists for you. What I want you to do is throw that box away completely because then that way you have a completely clear plane for you to discover who you are, discover what you want, and your future as a whole. Okay, if you still have that box in existence and you're still aware of that, it will still limit you. Okay, so instead of thinking outside the box, I want you to throw the box away. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, second rule I have is, you know when they say fake it till you make it? Okay? No. Okay? I want you to act like you belong. I don't want you to be faking anything that you do in my class. I want you to be present. I want you to give me your everything. I want you to deliver who you are as a person. If you fake it, that's not giving me what you are, who you are, what you want to be.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. You want to act like you belong. Even if this is the first time you have ever taken contemporary or lyrical, it doesn't matter. Because if you can give some part of me, of you to me, that's all I ask for. That's what this is about. That's what dance is about, right?
Yeah.
And I think we lose touch of that sometimes. So don't fake it till you make it. Act like you belong, right? Third thing, and I think it's the most important thing, in my opinion, and this goes for dance and this goes for life, okay? I want you to run towards embarrassment, yeah? Okay, and what I mean by that is, if I have beautiful Victoria's Secret model here, standing here, okay, and she's embarrassment, okay? And then I have you, who is my goal, standing here, okay? Goal, embarrassment, well, sure, not an embarrassment, but embarrassment, okay? And I'm here. In order for me to get to my goal, I have to run towards embarrassment first, right? Knock that down, and then I will achieve my goal. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
So you all have to run towards embarrassment in order to grow as dancers, to grow as people, to grow into success on whatever you set out for your goals. You have to run towards embarrassment. Otherwise, growth is never an option for you. Growth doesn't come from your comfort zone. Growth comes from when you feel awkward and when you feel like you are doing something that you've never experienced before. Whether it's trying a new dish of food, whether it's trying a new dance class like contemporary, whether it's strategy for a business company. I mean, this can apply to every part of your life. And I need you guys to understand that. Growth comes from being embarrassed. And know that everybody in here is experiencing something new every class you step into. So know that everybody at some point may feel embarrassed at some point throughout the entire piece. Okay? So run towards embarrassment. Does that make sense to you guys?
Yes.
Those are the only 3 things that I'm asking of you. Only 3 things. And I think if you really take those on as a challenge in this hour that I have with you, then I think you can grow and it can feel like it's 10 years of therapy for you. Okay? One thing I pride my classes on in contemporary is that I don't always, I'm not going to say I never do, but I don't always use technique. And I do that because, one, movement in and of itself is my roots. When I started dancing, I didn't know what the heck I was doing, I just was moving. I have an audition video when I tried to move to New York City in '05, and I'm like in my kitchen, I'm like freestyling, and I didn't even know what freestyling was. I was just moving around, like jamming out to some music, and it was the happiest I have ever been. And I think as we move forward as dancers and we progress as dancers, we go farther and farther away from what we initially started dancing for. I think we lose touch sometimes with what our passion is and how we felt when we first started that passion. What drove us in the beginning. And so what I want you to do is just get in touch with that again. Don't worry about choreography in this class. Don't worry about technique in this class. Don't worry about how high you can kick your leg or how low you can do a lunge. Worry about how it makes you feel. Does this part in the music make me feel like I'm supposed to be here, here, or up here? It doesn't matter. I don't care. This is about you. This isn't about me. This isn't an audition. This is a class. This is an experience. I want you to leave with an experience. I don't want you to leave thinking, oh man, I didn't get the choreography right. I didn't do this right. She's judging me. She's thinking that I don't know how to dance. She's thinking that I don't know what I'm doing. And this is the first time that I'm doing it and I don't know. All these things start running in your head and you stop going further and further away from why you love to do this in the first place, why you're here in the first place. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So just get in touch with that. I don't care what you're doing. Honestly, I'm not watching you because I only do what I preach. So if I'm asking you to do an exercise, I'm doing it myself. If I'm saying we're going to freestyle for a good solid 3-minute song and I'm doing everything that I want to do, I'm not watching you. I'm doing it myself because I still can do that. I can still get in touch with what I originally started dancing for. So I think that we need to join together and realize that you need to walk away with this. There is room at the top, guys. It is the bottom that's crowded. There is room at the top. It is the bottom that's crowded. So if you are fighting for the top, the only way you can get there is if you help everyone around you get there too. Selflessness is an experience and a reward that you will never experience anything better than. Cool?
Yes.
All right, so let's
Say something, I'm giving up on you. saying goodbye.
That's what this piece is about. It's not about keeping up your wall. It's about breaking it down and letting people in, letting yourself love the way you should be loved, the way letting people love you the way you should be loved.
Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'll be the one if you want me to. Anywhere I would have followed you. You're the one that I love, and I'm saying goodbye. Say something.
Just know that you can manifest every desire that you have if it's here. It starts here, it grows here, and then it puts out to the universe. And when you put out, the universe comes back to you. You put love out, love will come back. You put negative thoughts will come back.
Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'll be the one if you want me to. Anywhere I would follow you. You're the one that I love, and I'm saying goodbye.
Break down that wall, let people in. Let change happen and then grow. It's beautiful.
Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'll be the one if you want me to. Anywhere I would have followed you. You're the one that I love, and I'm saying goodbye.
You are in control of that. If you take responsibility for everything in your life, you can change anything in it. But that means you need to take responsibility for everything in your life.
Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'll be the one if you want me to. Anywhere I would have followed you. You're the one that I love, and I'm saying